It's Nolan. Hit you with the no delay in my progress. All the time struggling, only further my conquest. Looking to the future, I wrote and printed the concept. Posted to the net, but that's just a piece of the mindset. Brand slow balling, I'm snowballing, get back to work. Got your favorite companies watching me, but they never chirp. Big names, all of my stories, I see them studying. I probably could have helped them, I guess they stuck in they stubbornness. This shit is jokes. Independent living, did it with the quotes. Been a hidden hand, sending lyrics, and it's been remote. From the home set up, these jokers, it's known beggars. You nothing without a squad. I'm fixing my phone settings, the lyricists, supremacists. The penmanship is limitless. I'm building businesses, aiming again since I've been in this. I'm 007, been cold since '07. How I do it? I was home alone, Kevin. Goal setting, but now my goal setting, commentating. They fixating, light from the hand, the pins rating, forget waiting. I hit record, then I hit record. If a nigga play me on the mic, then I choke him with the cord, yeah. I'm sacrificing money here with every verse, giving punchlines to these rappers when I said it first. Preaching to the choir, giving facts like we in the church. I'm just praying for the dead, start to reimburse. True prerogative, they blew the entire budget, they do it. Minor discussions, I'm zooming in higher uppers like Mr. Nolan, we should get this rolling. Tell me what you need, a check, pause, semicolon. I'm tired of the games, fanning the flames, I'm making a change. You don't value what I'm bringing, then it's not an exchange. Only resolution I'm worried about is 4K. If you really wanna party with me, then set up the play, bitch. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everyone is doing well out there. Now, as y'all know, over the last few days, we've been talking about this whole Jay-Z saga. His legal team's been going to bat for him very heavily, and they've been putting pressure in the right areas as it pertains to the allegations that have been, released about him. Allegedly, him and Diddy taking advantage of this 13-year-old girl back in the year 2000 at a VMA after party. It's pretty much cut and dry to say that these things didn't necessarily happen, or maybe she's, got some foggy memory about what happened to her. I don't know what else she may have been through in her life, but with a dad saying that he don't recall ever taking that 5-hour trip to pick her up in the middle of the night. Matter of fact, 10 hours all inclusive. You know what I'm saying? The to and fro. Down to the people that she said she spoke to at the event that were not present. Down to the location that she said she was at, which can't be corroborated that Jay-Z or Diddy actually were at. As a matter of fact, the house that Diddy allegedly was supposed to be staying in at the time was not even the house that he really lived in, or that he was doing any kind of it wasn't a rented house. It wasn't one of his properties at the time. Right? So all of those things being presented to us, we could pretty much see that something's afoot. Jay-Z and his legal team are putting a lot of pressure on Tony Busby. They're putting a lot of pressure on the judge that's presiding over the case so that this thing can get thrown out, so that he can move on with his life and prepare for everything that he has coming in the next couple weeks and months as it pertains to the NFL. And shit, well, with everything going on, I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga fuck around and put out an album next year talking about all this shit. But the unthinkable has occurred within the past few days, and I ain't even been able to even talk about it because there's been so much other shit going on. I can't believe it. Miss Jaguar Wright is coming out retracting stories that she shared about Jay-Z allegedly abusing her at some time or another in her life. This shit is crazy to me. This woman has been going on a YouTube tour. Anybody that will give her a camera, a mic, or even allow her to call into their show for the last 2-3 years has been out here throwing Jay-Z under the bus, claiming that he's an abusive man. He does unthinkable, unspeakable things to people. Those that have underground stories about what he did to them, she blindly supported them and says, I know that they're telling the truth because he did the same thing to me, and I know all these victims and all of this stuff. Well, now she's coming out pleading, saying, hey, I didn't say he did that to me. I ain't say he did nothing to me. What? So much so that there's a YouTube channel creator out there by the name of, one second, AT2, right? At2. She's threatening to sue this guy for sharing videos and information of her saying Jay-Z did unspeakable things to her, saying that she wanted to be sued so that she could show up in a court of law and tell everything that happened to her. Now she's backtracking. She's walking things back. She don't want no parts of the game. She's saying, I did not say these things. Y'all are putting out manipulated versions of the content of my statements. And I'm about to start suing motherfuckers for purporting this information out there. Boy, what the fuck? Boy, ain't no way. Boy, ain't no way. You stood 25 toes down on Piers Morgan. Piers said, let me take that down. Hey. You continue to come out and speak. You felt some type of way. You was out here arguing with motherfuckers, all type of shit. Stuff I ain't even report on. Now, she's threatening to sue people and saying, y'all are spreading disinformation about me. I never said that. Man, hell done froze over, didn't it? Shit, well, it's about to get real hot on the surface. If hell done froze over, it's about to get hot up here. I don't even know if I want to see it. But let's go ahead and roll the tape.
Jack, why do you want to be sued?
Because I want to have to go to court. Because if I go to court, I gotta swear.
And I should have told her when she was here, but she already dropped out. Why, if nothing happened between you and Jay-Z, why do you want to be sued? Jack, why do you want to be sued?
Because I want to have to go to court. Because if I go to court, I gotta swear on the Bible to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And I believe in the God that they say that it's all about, so I'm not gonna lie. And then I get to say all of those things that I haven't said on court record in front of a judge, which could open up other investigations into other things, which is why y'all niggas want me killed. Sue me, please.
Wow.
Please sue me. See how good I keep secrets, Sean? And I'm gonna tell you something else, and I'll give you this one for free. Big L fuck better than you do, nigga. I'd rather be with that dead man than ever be with you.
So how do you know how Jay-Z get down? You know that from experience, or?
Don't worry about that part. I'll tell it on the stand.
Oh, wow.
When he takes me to court for defamation of character, I'll tell him how well I know you, Sean. I know what it feels like to be strapped to a bed with a man put a gun in your head and tell you sing, or he's gonna blow your brains out while he's raping you. That's what Sean Carter done to me. That's what Sean Carter done to me. That's what Sean Carter done to me. That's what Sean Carter done to me.
Wow.
What's wrong, and you only
What the point in talking about it? Because don't nobody want to believe it. No way.
I believe that shit. There's no way you. What's the purpose of lying? Why you ain't sued? Why the nigga ain't sued you?
See, this the thing. That's why I didn't talk about what happened to me. Because I knew that they would say that I was making it up. So instead, I spoke up for other people with things that I knew to be true. Because that you can't say is self-generated.
I wondered it because I was wondering in my spirit because I'm an activist.
I'm no different. I'm a victim, no different than the rest of them, which is how I know they all victims. Because I'm one too.
I'm going to be honest with you. I felt that from the beginning, Jag. Yeah. We just ain't never been able to be on here to do it because I was like, how the hell? You don't know what it feels like to wake up in your hotel room and to know that your husband left and was paid to leave. And that nigga is sitting there waiting for you to wake up. watching you sleep. Or the car that comes and picks you up. And you better get it.
Now, before I play further context of the conversation between this gentleman here and Jaguar Wright going back and forth about the authenticity of these clips, I will say, to give her some leeway, not much, but some, is it's pretty clear that the videos have been cut in some areas. I do the same thing on my channel. Sometimes people ramble. Sometimes people say a bunch of stuff that's not relevant to the actual subject at hand. They go off on a tangent and then they bring it back home and talk. And I'll splice out the unnecessary parts of the speech, right? I'm not saying that's what they did here. I'm just giving y'all context that I understand what it's like to cut somebody's video for conciseness, for consistency, etc. Right? So that last part where she talked about somebody paying her husband to leave, that's pretty crazy. Number one, to have a husband that's able to be paid to leave so somebody could come do something to you, if this is, true, that's crazy. To think that you're married to somebody who could be paid off to allow something heinous to happen to you. But number two, we can't say for certain that last piece was referencing Jay-Z. We do know she said she knows what it's like to be held down and taken advantage of, blah, blah, blah. And she came out and said, that's what Sean Carter done to me. That's what Jay-Z done to me. There's that part. We can't overlook that. But there is that last portion, which was demonstrably, you could see it was cut. I can't say for certain that she was talking about him in that spot. But this is where they're about to get into it, because she saw him on YouTube playing these clips of her speaking, talking about Jay-Z, accusing him of these sexual crimes. And now she's threatening this guy here, who's in the center of my screen, for playing it. She threatens him and says, if your video continues to be up, you're going to suffer.
Yo, I'm kind of laughing because somebody mentioned this, like, Tiffany Haddish didn't say nothing. And I forgot Tiffany Haddish was there. Listen, Tiffany Haddish was all like, get me the f out of here. And thank you, Unplugged Matrix. I appreciate that. Okay, I think this is Jag. Hello, Jag, is this you? Hello?
You know it's me. You're pathetic. And I just want to let you know this. That chopped and screwed bullshit you just played, that Star edited up and doctored up from that live that I did with Essie Berry and Tiffany Haddish, you are now publishing a lie. You
No,
know,
I
when
just
Star,
chopped it to repeat
excuse
it,
me,
where you said Sean
no, 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 no,
Carter.
no. You chopped and screwed it because everything that you just played wasn't in concession. It was not consecutive. Y'all took that and mixed it up and screwed it up. But that's okay because the story that Star is trying to convince all of you to run with about me saying that Sean Carter did that to me, that wasn't Sean Carter. The man that did that to me, his name was Trevor Green. He was
But you said
Jamaican.
Sean
And he was
Carter in the
no,
video.
I did not. That was edited because you did not play the whole thing. Don't worry about
I,
it. Storm
I
sent me the clip himself. Storm sent me the clip himself.
So did Storm chop and screw it? Because it came from his channel.
Once again, I called Storm live. Maybe you should go over to my live and watch the live we just did where we addressed this in the
Well, I
live.
don't want you to strike me, or I would.
You're gonna get struck for this anyway because what you're doing is sharing disinformation. I'm glad you think it's funny.
No,
You
well,
realize?
how you
Do you
said
realize?
Big L
Do you
fucks better than
do
Sean
you
Carter.
realize?
How do you?
Do you do you realize what
Can you
y'all did
speak to what
tonight?
happened on my channel then? If you
Do
don't
you
want, if you're
realize?
saying that was doctored,
Do you realize what you just did tonight? What you and Star and all of you lying weirdos just did tonight. To address
Jag,
that,
don't. Are
no,
you
no,
saying
no.
it's AI?
To a, to address that, are you fucking kidding me? I had to go online live and give the true account of what actually happened to me, all that happened to me, and tell the person that actually wears the shame of that assault on my life. I had to become a CI. The man kidnapped me more than 4 times. His name was Trevor Green. And for you guys to try to take that and tie that to Sean Carter, to find a way to give him a reason to sue me for defamation is pathetic. But I just want you to know this. As a survivor, to force someone to have to tell those grueling details to disprove your lies only goes to prove what a piece of shit you actually are.
No, no,
I
no. This
will
is
be
what you said
suing
on
you.
Storm's channel.
I I
I
will
can
be
play it
suing you.
directly from his
I
channel if you
will
don't
no,
believe that
you
came from
you
his
don't
channel.
have
But
to
you
worry
said
about
those
what you're
words,
playing.
Jack. Are you
I
going to
know the
stand up to Jay
context.
Z? Are you ready to
I
sue
know
him?
I know the
What he did
context.
to you was horrendous. Are you
I
ready to sue
know
him?
you don't know what he's done to me because I've never told anyone. The
But on
story
my
that I
channel,
shared,
you had
the
said that
story
you know that he
that I
fucks better than Big L.
one
How do you
one
know that?
one once again, would you walk up to a stranger on the street and ask them that question?
No, this is in context to what you said
Once
on
again,
YouTube. No, I wouldn't ask because
would you
I
walk
wouldn't
up
just
to a
ask a random
stranger?
stranger. This is
Have
what you
you
said
ever
on
have you
on
ever
Storm's
met me in
platform. You said it
have
on
you
my
you're
platform.
talking over me. And
Yeah,
now
I'm
you're
talking
being
over you
rude.
because you're
No,
trying to go in
I
circles and
no, I am not talking in circles. I'm talking straight. You have come up with 3 different topics, you idiot. Keep
let's
laughing,
not
you
call
big fat
names.
dummy.
Let's not call names,
You
Baldy.
guys are victim shaming. That's what you're doing. You're
No, we're
victim
not victim
shaming.
shaming. You said Jay Z
You
did
are victim
unthinkable things
shaming.
to you.
I never said Sean Carter did that to me. The
You
man that
said
did that
Sean
to me.
Carter, and then
The
you threw
man
your bait.
that
You
no,
said
I
Sean
did
Carter, and you
not.
threw your bait
No, I
because you were
did
so
not. No, I
disgusted
did not. But what
and
I
you
will
were
say
so
is this.
distraught from that story that
What
you
I
told.
will what I will say is this. If you keep this up tonight, if this is not down by the morning, I am suing you. Star is already
Okay,
in trouble.
well, I've never made you a victim, so I don't know why
Actually,
you would
yes,
be
you did
suing me.
tonight.
You should
You're
sue the
doing it
person that
tonight
made you a
because
victim. If
doing this
Jay
tonight.
Z
This
made
is
you
the
a
second
victim,
time.
you should sue
This
Jay
is
Z.
once again. How
If he
about you worry
victimized
about
you,
your?
not made
How
you a
about
victim. If he
you worry
victimized you.
about your own life?
No, I'm not worried about my
Is
life
this
right now
is this
because
is
I'm
this
giving
not my
people
business?
content and I'm
Is
showing
this
them
once
what you
again?
said. This is what you
Once again,
said, Jack.
no,
I'm
no,
not
it is
making
not the
this up.
context in which it is not the context in which I said it that was chopped and screwed
You
and
never
mixed
said
around.
Trevor Green in
Once
that
again,
show. Not one
no,
time. You never said
I
Trevor
never.
Green.
You're absolutely right because I usually don't mention Jamaican hitmen that tried to kill me.
Then why did you say Sean Carter?
I didn't say Sean Carter did that to me.
Oh
Once
my
again,
god.
y'all
Oh my
chopped
god.
and screwed it, but that's okay.
Jag, just
Because
tell the
what I am
truth.
going to do, what I am going to do,
What did
what
Sean
I am,
Carter,
I'm going
Jay
to tell you
Z
this
do to
right
you?
now. I'm
Tell us
going to
what he
call,
did to you.
I
We
am
want
going
to
to,
support you, but
you
you
keep
won't let us
talking over
support
me.
you.
You keep
We're
talking
trying to
over
stick
me.
up for you,
How
Jag,
can
but
you
you won't let
support
us support
anyone
you.
when you're talking over them? This isn't
We
how you
want to
help a
believe you,
victim.
but you're backtracking and you're
I'm
lying.
not
We want to
backtracking
believe you.
anything. I haven't lied about anything. You're a liar. You're running with
That
content that Star
no,
got from
we caught
Storm
you in a
and
lie right
chopped and
now. That
screwed.
was
You
something
didn't
that we
catch
caught
me
you in.
in anything.
You said Sean Carter.
You didn't catch me in anything. They edited the video and put his name
So is Storm gonna
there.
take the video down?
I don't know what Storm is going to do, but it sounds like Storm has a lot of explaining to do because I don't understand why he would let Star, who's been coming after me and doing disinformation on me ever since Pierce Morgan, use his content to do that to me as good as I've been to him. All of
And I'm
you
not trying to make
are
you and Storm
fucking
fight, but I'm
finished.
just saying it came from his
Listen
channel.
to me. If y'all want to play with a real victim story that happened in my life so you can get content, do that. I promise you this, you're all going to regret it. If this
What
video
are we
was up in
going to regret? These
if
are your
this video
words.
if this video is up in the morning, only you will
Oh no,
suffer.
it's going to stay up. And since
Only
you're
you will
threatening me,
suffer.
I'm going to re-upload it again. All right, bye. But I'm going to re-upload it again because these are your words. This is what you're saying. You can't be mad at me for something that's on the internet. And we just played the whole little clip. I didn't play the whole interview, but we played the whole little clip from my channel when you said you know that he F's better than Sean Carter. How do you know that if you did not sleep with Sean Carter? Excuse me, these are your words. Now you're worried. Now you're scared. No, don't be scared. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. And are you trying to say that Storm chopped and screwed? So Storm's alive.
All right. So that's video of Jaguar Wright snapping off on this young man, threatening to sue him. She says that her words have been manipulated, spliced together to implicate Jay-Z in place of someone else's crime, this Trevor Green. She said, who kidnapped her 4 times. And I'm going to be honest, you know, as it pertains to that particular story, maybe that did happen, right? But I find it very interesting that she's been on the internet for 2 to 3 years, down talking Jay-Z. And I'm not here to advocate for Jay-Z. I'm just talking about in general, right? Because we all play a role in how these stories and how everything gets out there. But she's gone on a literal podcast tour where she's sitting on people's couches. She's calling into people's shows. She's showing up virtually. Anybody that's willing to put a camera and or a microphone in front of her, she's been out here talking crazy about Jay-Z, co-signing stories of people she don't know, co-signing stories of people she claims to know. But then now you're threatening to sue somebody because they're basically doing to you, allegedly, what you've done to somebody else. I find that to be very suspicious. The clip of you saying that's what Sean Carter done to me or that's what Jay-Z done to me, that piece wasn't spliced together. That was pretty cut and dry. Now, as it pertains to your husband being paid to leave you in a hotel room and whatever ended up happening, I can't say for certain that she was talking about Jay-Z in that instance. I said that before. But all of it seems a little weird to me because she was out here very confidently, very, more than confident. She was cocky. She was like, take me to court, sue me. I want to, the stuff I got on you, stuff you did to me, you did this to me at this place, and you told me nobody would ever care about my story, nobody would ever believe me. Now all of a sudden it's a different tune, man. This is why the clout drug is so addictive, but it's so troublesome, right? Because the clout is what even allowed most people that even used the name Jaguar Wright in 2024. Most of us don't know, didn't know, never, don't care, never cared about her actual talent, about her music, about her life story. And I'm not saying that to be mean or anything. I'm just saying that's the reality of the situation. Until she resurfaced online talking down, about the roots, and when Malik B died, she came online. She started shitting on people. She shitted on the roots. She shitted on Badu. She shitted on Jill Scott. She shitted on this person, this one, that one, this one. You know what I'm saying? Common. Everybody. And out of all those people, she let them rock and has been honed in on Jay-Z and or Diddy for some time now. Now, Diddy's got enough out there to show, hey, I can't really defend Diddy. That's just being real. That's being honest. That's just shit, man. he gonna get it how he live. But until there's something concrete on Jay-Z, I mean, there's really no reason to throw him under the bus or speak like he's done something wrong until we can actually have evidence of wrongdoing. And if or when that gets presented, I'm going to say what the fuck needs to be said. But up until that point, if it's speculative, if it's hearsay, if it's you don't know the motives of people that come up with this stuff. Even like Dame Dash talking about something. How did Jaguar Wright and people like Cat Williams know? Well, we don't know if Cat Williams was talking about Jay-Z. Well, we do know Jaguar Wright was. And she knows because she's been an active participant in willing it to happen. She's one of the people responsible for all of this fire that's been going around for the last couple years. And people that believe victims and empathize with victims, as we rightfully should in society, the soft spot in their hearts has been exploited. It's been manipulated. And unfortunately, she is, I believe she's been through some traumatic experiences. I don't doubt that she may have been taken advantage of, treated, unfairly. I don't doubt some of these things. I can't say that, what's true or not, but I don't think it's okay to say just because you're a survivor of one instant that you can just definitively say this person did something to everyone else because this thing happened to you. That's just not how it works. If you don't have proof, you know what I'm saying? Or if you say the person did something to you, I would think you would stay consistent in stating what they did to you. You know what I'm saying? And she's been consistent, and all of a sudden, the tune is changing. Some people say Jay-Z is preparing to sue her or send her a cease and desist or something like that. I don't know if Jay-Z sent her anything, right? But what I think she does see is Tony Busby going through his hardships, going through this chess match. And I think she understands that she has less legal standing than they do. So she like, man, let me get the fuck about the way, because this shit is getting real out here. This nigga really defending himself. Because, I mean, let's be real. People been calling Jay-Z Illuminati since like 2007, 2008, probably even before then, but I wasn't on YouTube all that tough. People been saying all types of shit. Blood sacrifices. They eat babies. They drink blood. Hey, man, I don't know what niggas is into in their personal life. Right? But as it pertains to stuff like that, he ain't really responded too much. He'll throw a jab here and there in a rap, keep the shit moving. But what we do see is y'all want to say that nigga did what y'all said, didn't come back swinging immediately, ain't wasting no time. That nigga done sent the letter to the lawyer, to the judge about every day this week. That nigga done sent the request for dismissal. That nigga sent a statement to the people via Rock Nation. Sent goddamn 2-3 statements. Sent another letter to the judge, say, hey man, I need this man to withdraw his amended report within a day. He didn't even have to put the pressure on the alleged accuser, because NBC just asked her a couple questions and the entire story just fell apart. Asked the daddy some questions, story just fell apart. Again, I'm not out here on no campaign to keep Jay-Z out of jail or to, you know what I'm saying? That's not who I am or what I'm about. I love Jay-Z's music. But please believe if some shit were to come out that didn't align right with me, I wouldn't be listening to it no more. It's just what it is. Like, there's people out there that be like, man, that nigga R. Kelly, man, he made some great bops. Fuck that nigga bops. Give a fuck about that shit, man. It's other niggas with bops. So that's where I stand on that, man. But it's interesting to see her kind of skate. And she didn't, you know, you would think in a situation like that where you call into somebody and if they misrepresented your story, you would think she would correct it and say, this is what Jay-Z did to me. But of course, this ain't the time nor the place or the climate where it's safe no more to do that. I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. The world is in a crazy place right now. Y'all be safe out there. Love on your family, man. And shit, do what you gotta do to get in, get out, get the fuck out the way. All right? Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rags. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some batteries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.